Hey everyone, welcome to the class. Before we get started, I'd like to give you a little bit of a tour of what some of the areas are in the class and give you some insights about it. So we'll start with the Start Here button. You'll see here, you'll see a course description, and then when you come down, and you'll see this important course information and a lot of things that aren't included in our syllabus. You'll see why the syllabus is a little more fun than some of the others. These things are included here, and you can just go down and scroll down, and you can see the different information available here, and you just click on it. Proctoring information, policies and procedures, things about expectations, plagiarism, makeup work, all that can be found here. Announcements are really important. I try to post announcements quite regularly. I usually send them out in an email as well, but please check your announcement page and or your email every day. That's really best, even a couple of times if you have a chance, but at least every day. The syllabus and course schedule, you'll see a tentative syllabus here. It's subject to change, but it's pretty much the way that it is. And then this is just a basic weekly course schedule that just gives you an overall look. Here's my contact information, picture of me, and all the information you need to get in touch with me, a little bit about myself. The best way to contact me is via email, and then we can make arrangements from there. I've included a course calendar, and you'll see it doesn't have specific dates, so you can put those in if you'd like. It just goes by weeks. But I also have included a printable one so that you can print it out and have it to keep it nearby. And so you'll see the first part and there's the second part, but it'll print out the whole term if you print it out there. Our learning modules are where everything is for the week. I just have a couple showing here so I can give you an example, but they'll come up each week on Sundays, and it's everything that you need to be successful for that week will be inside the learning module. Most weeks you'll see an overview of what we're discussing, what we're reading. You'll see the learning outcomes, and then you'll see the assignments for the week. And I even have made checklists so that if you want to print them off, then you can check things off to make sure you've done everything you're supposed to do for the week. And then everything you need will be under the resources and assignments. Here this week we'll have a getting to know you introduction, and then there are other assignments that are available. This is your introduction to Blackboard, and then you can work. It's set up to work your way through it. So once you've done one thing, you can do the other. Not all classes are set up that way, so then you should be able to get to your class discussions through your modules, but these are the help spot. The help spot is if you have a question that you think maybe everybody would appreciate knowing the answer to, or if you just don't want to send an email and you want to post it there, it will notify me that you've posted a question. And then there's also a place if you just maybe find a poem that you want to share or something, a cartoon, anything you want to share with the class, you can share it there. And you'll see discussion board guidelines here, and then your discussion boards will show up in your modules. As we do discussion boards throughout the term and several other things, we'll do it in groups. You can always select the groups button to take you to your groups. There are some helpful resources, or what I hope are helpful resources. Trojan Cafe has tons of information and ways to succeed, ways to get a job, how to help studying, and just other information you might need about scheduling, things like that. There are supplemental resources. There are things from our textbook, information about plagiarism and how to avoid that, just all kinds of different things you might need. The Global Campus Library or Online Writing Center, both of those links are here. And then the Oracle is the student handbook. Then you'll see your grades. That's where you're going, obviously, to see your grades. There are course tools available. This is a really easy way to access some of the things, your grades, the bookstore if you need to order your books, roster of the other people involved in the course, to send email. Smart thinking, I want to tell you about in just a minute. Your discussion board. We'll use groups, we'll use wikis, and we'll use journals. And so let me just click on this. Will also be a link you can find in your module. But each week you'll have a journal, so you can go there, or you can do it from the module for that week. And these are the questions you'll answer. Make sure you answer each question. And these are not graded. If you think something a little bit differently, but you explain it, I'm not going to grade you necessarily if you have a different opinion than I do, but I'm going to grade you on whether you answered the question and explained your answer. So all that to say, don't use outside sources. I've been there. I've done that. I've taught this class a long time, so I know what's written and different things. So just do your best and use your opinion. You're the expert once you read the story, and don't use outside sources. Smart Thinking is a online tutoring system that's available in case you haven't been able to use it already. It's closed down for the holidays. But it gives you the opportunity to submit writing to be reviewed, to have some drop-in tutoring. So if you have just a quick question, or even in one of your other classes, if you're taking a math class and you have a math problem that you just can't quite get, then you can have help with that area. This is free to Troy students, so be sure to take advantage of that as you can, or as you need it. I'm going to back out of it just because I don't want to lose you. And then, of course, here's the link to the bookstore. And hopefully you've all gotten your books by now because class is starting. But this is a place where you can go and order your books. My suggestion would be, if you haven't done that already, that you would do that and have them FedEx to you, because you need to get things going and you don't want to have to wait on your books. So that's just a quick tour of the class. I'm always available for questions. Like I said, email's the best way to communicate with me, and then we'll make phone calls or Skype or Blackboard Instant Message or whatever it is that we need to do to talk beyond there. I am so excited about the term. I look forward to our time together, and have a great time, and let's get started.